There we go.
Yeah, hi, I'm Sergio Pinon, Director of Security for Ocean Bank. And today we're talking a little bit about Medicare fraud and the impact that it has on South Florida. As we all know, South Florida is the #1 in the nation as far as Medicare fraud. And one of my responsibilities is to detect this sort of activity and work together with the different law enforcement agents such as the FBI, the Secret Service, and local law enforcement. We work very closely together on these. But just to give you an idea of what some of the problems that are occurring here, this is one report that I have written. For example, in this particular one here, we show that a company has put through about $12 million in claims to the Medicare system, which they receive in 1 month only, and approximately 90% of that money was distributed amongst 4 people, those 4 signers to that account.
$12 million and 90% of
Correct.
12.
In a matter of a month. Therefore, this company shows that there's no expenses. They don't have any bills, they don't have employees, and so on and on. So this is an activity that we regard as suspicious.
That's more than $10 million among 4 people in 1 month.
In 1 month.
$2.5 million a person.
Correct.
In 1 month. Right into their pockets.
Correct. And this is the kind of thing that we look for, and when we see things like this, we report it to the U.S. government as required by law. We work with the FBI, Secret Service, and so on, and the Office of the Inspector General, and we try to get them to work these cases. But again, some of these agents are very limited. Why? Because, for example, in the FBI, who have approximately 400 agents in Miami, not all of them work Medicare fraud. You have probably a squad of about 30, and that's all they do. But when you have hundreds of banks submitting these kind of reports to them, obviously they can only work those that have the highest threshold, the highest amount of fraud involved in it, or those that keep coming up repetitive. But to think that they can work at all is really, it's not doable. And so this is one of the challenges that we have when we see a lot of these cases. For example, out of about 15 cases that I may present to them, they may work 1. The rest just go and work because of the vast amount of cases that are surfaced in South Florida. We're #1 in the nation. And so this is a challenge that we all have in the banking industry, as a matter of fact, in the entire industry dealing with the medical health fraud that is going on.
How does this affect, if you're comfortable saying this, insurance rates that doctors have to pay and insurance rates consumers have to pay?
Well, it has a direct impact, obviously, because all of these losses create unnecessary claims to the insurance companies as well. They suffer major losses, and South Florida being one of those top areas in the nation, obviously the insurance company have higher rates. We all pay for that. All of us pay for that. And this is why we all have to, sort of network together, work together to identify these people and work with the government so that we can put them out of business.
Thank you. Good.